Honorable Minister, thank you also for your statement. How I wish the Minister of Foreign Affairs would leave the Minister of Health, because I'm about to ask him a question and they're having a conversation. I need your help, sir.
Ask your question and your question will be answered.
Thank you. Honorable Minister, as I ask you my question, I want you to take note of the following. 1, you have stopped giving the daily updates of the COVID status. 2, all the health inspection posts intercity have disappeared. 3, PF has been seen campaigning in the midst of this COVID-19. 4, PF has continuously continued buying councillors, promoting by-elections, which by law, under the ECZ, should happen within 90 days of them being pronounced. And 5, under Article 60A of our Constitution, all political parties are compelled to have intra-party elections. And I want you to know, as I ask my question, that we from UPND, and I'm chairman elections, have been forbidden by the Ministry of Home Affairs to conduct our intra-party elections, which fall within the realm of the constitutional provisions citing COVID-19. And as you appeal to us that we should not make this political, I want you to take note of those. And finally, you yourself, Minister, as you appear before the court of law, answering your own charges, have been seen with cadres who are not observing social distances. I want you to answer me now. Why shouldn't you think we feel discriminated with the evidence that I've given you now? When we want to have intra-party elections, our members are being arrested every single day, to a point where we even have our intra-party elections in the bush to run away from the police. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister of Health.
Mr. Speaker, as Minister of Health, I am concerned about the health of all individuals, including the Honourable Member of Parliament. That bitterness he needs to tone down, because it will claim his.
Honourable, take your seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. No, take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. Honourable Minister of Health. Order, order. Honourable Member for Mazabuka. Honourable Minister of Health. Let's proceed in a temperate way. Let's proceed in a temperate way. Proceed.
No, he must.
Order, order, order.
I demand that you withdraw bitterness.
Mr. Speaker.
Take a seat. No, there's no point of order.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you for your guidance. And Mr. Speaker.
Sir, I need your protection.
You've been protected. Take a seat. Take a seat. I've directed that he should be temperate in his discourse. And he has taken note of that.
Mr. Speaker, I thank you for your guidance. And Mr. Speaker, let COVID-19 not be used as a reason for people to suddenly become democratic. The UPND has never held elections for many years. So, Mr. Speaker,
Honorable
let us not use COVID-19.
Minister of Health, take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. Honorable Minister of Health, I'm sure we can proceed otherwise. We can proceed otherwise. I have no doubt that you're able to. The issues under discussion are professional issues. They are health issues. There's a point this has been made about discrimination. So they would like you to clarify on the enforcement of these measures which you put in place. And I think for progress' sake, let's confine ourselves to the issues. I know we're in a politically charged atmosphere. If we won't be able to proceed in a manner I'm indicating, then I'll just stop this session altogether. Because we can't proceed this way. I'll just stop it. And I can't be proposing questions and answers. I expect that we'll engage. And we've engaged previously without this kind of situation. I think it's a fairly straightforward subject. I don't think it's beyond our management. Honorable Minister of Health.
Mr. Speaker, the agenda of the Patriotic Front Party government under His Excellency Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu is universal health coverage, health for all, apolitical is the agenda. It is apolitical. Mr. Speaker, we don't want to characterize gatherings on political grounds, on racial grounds, on religious grounds. We are stating categorically here that every public gathering held must be in compliance to public health measures that are stipulated under the Public Health Act and the statutory instruments 21, 22, and 62. Nothing else matters because we endeavor, we aspire for health for everyone, everywhere. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I use this opportunity to call upon all stakeholders, political, religious, traditional, to ensure that as they hold any gatherings of any nature, they adhere to the measures that have been stipulated in the Public Health Act and the statutory instruments 21, 22, and 62. Mr. Speaker, this will help us stem community spread of COVID-19. And COVID-19 is a grave emergency of public health nature, but impacting negatively on all other sectors of our economy. And the earlier we acted, in an apolitical manner, the better. Mr. Speaker, let me use this opportunity in responding to the Honourable Member of Parliament that unity of purpose, solidarity, non-stigmatization, and non-politicization of COVID-19 will be key in responding to COVID-19. So my response is, let us all act responsibly in compliance to public health measures, social measures that are stipulated in the laws that exist to protect the public from COVID-19. Mr. Speaker, thank you.